Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. You are watching our channel AC Astro. First of all, happy Holi to all of you. May this Holi bring lots of colors in your life. But why we are here? What video we are bring today? We are going to talk about today about Saturn's transit to Satabhisha, not Satabhisha. Saturn's transit to Satabhisha Nakshatra Pad 1. This is a different video, different result. Because from 15th March to 15th April, you will see that Saturn is demanding something from you. Because now Saturn is the not only player in this game. Saturn, Rahu, Jupiter, three big players entered in this game from 15 to 15. What is going to happen for all 12 signs? Let's welcome Akash Chauhan from Calgary, Canada. And let's welcome him. And Akashji, namaskar and happy Holi to you.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Thank you so much. I know you wanted me to make this video, but there was a lot of research involved in this. Happy Holi to everyone, and may God bless. I think we need other people's blessings also because of everyone and so good response. Our channel is growing very very good. There are a lot of subscribers increasing, and this is an addition to our family. Rohitji.
Yes. Addition to our family and more good thing what I am seeing that people are getting benefit in different ways, like we do live there, they get lots of benefit, lots of people contact us, you give remedy them online in 1 minute, and the people who want private consultations, they are also getting benefit from that because you do video consultation and people are very much pleased and happy with this thing. So I think AC Astro is till now is very much capable in doing everything what he wants to do and growing very fast. Yes, you said that subscribers are going very fast now. When you were talking to me yesterday, that do you know that Saturn is going to transit in Satabhisha? I say yes, I have seen this video and made this. You say no, you are wrong here. That video is not complete in itself because there are four pad in each nakshatra, and this first pad from 15th March to 15th April is very important.
Right.
And then I say, please do this video for us. And now
Yes,
this
Rohitji.
is
So as you can see, I will start so that everyone wants to. They are waiting for everything, all the 12 signs.
all 12 signs, all
But here,
12 ascendants. One thing
ascendant.
I want to tell here, that most of the comments I see and they people ask, is this a Rashi or ascendant? What is Lagan? What is see? In English it's ascendant and in Hindi it's Lagn, and we make all videos on ascendant based, Lagan based. Okay.
Okay, Rohitji, so I will start here. Saturn will be in Satabhisha Nakshatra, yeah, on 15th of March. Okay. But here we have to understand three things, that the first pada of Saturn, there are four padas in Satabhisha Nakshatra. The first pada is ruled by Saturn, that is Shani himself, but in Navamsha of Jupiter. But overall, Satabhisha Nakshatra is ruled by Rahu. Here, Rohitji, March 15, 2023 to April 15, 2023. Saturn will be
Hmm.
moving into the energy of himself and Jupiter. And on a very other different perspective here, Saturn also being the owner of the 11th house, and is the 11th house in a very comfortable position, it is going to add a lot of value to everyone's life. But as I say, and we um, as we discuss always, that everything has a food, like, right, we also need food to survive. Same way, planets need food to survive, and planet needs some karma to be done so that they can give you good results. This year, just listen very carefully, from March 15th to April 15th, it will be in first pada. Then it will go into second pada. But because it is getting retrograde again, so it will again come back to first pada. And then it will go into Dhanishta Nakshatra again. Rohitji, there is lots of things happening. So in this year, uh, as the year completes, still Saturn will not be able to go into the third pada of Satabhisha. So he'll be only traveling to first and second pada, then again back into Dhanishta Nakshatra. So here, when Saturn will enter the first pada, so generally what Saturn will gain here? Saturn, this nakshatra, as soon as Saturn comes here, they become very polite and very caring by nature, because Saturn has taught a lot. During in the nakshatra of Dhanishta, he has taught a lot. So now here, you suddenly become very calm down and relaxed by nature. You become courageous and bold, because now you are not scared to take big risks, because Saturn has already given you lessons that, okay, so gives courage, and you become very bold. They they are helpful. I've written everything: gate skills and respect their family members, because now you have understood over this last Saturn 1 year being in Dhanishta Nakshatra that, oh, family is everything, and family supported during our bad times, and this is how we need to focus on our life in the moving forward. Now, first pada of Satabhisha Nakshatra is ruled by Saturn, which brings stability, discipline, and sense of responsibility. Again, these are the three biggest qualities of Saturn, which you should understand and put it in your life, in your heart, and everything, right? Stability is what Saturn gives you, because it's a slow moving planet, it's a stable planet. It gives you discipline, it teaches you discipline and sense of responsibility. Now, here it falls under the Navansha of Sagittarius. So, Jupiter energy and influence is there on this nakshatra. So, when Saturn enters the nakshatra Padavan, it gives immediate qualities as soon as it enters now, and it will enter on 15th. Now, it is also risen, it is Uday now. It will give you spiritual blessing, because it will make you spiritual, because it is in the Namansha of Jupiter. And what is Jupiter? Jupiter is a spiritual being, it's a Brahman. It gives you happy go lucky nature, because that is the nature of that is the nature of how we should all be. We should be happy, we should not be stressed, but optimistic, or optimism is very, very important. You'll be philanthropic and peace loving person. This is what will suddenly happen in your life, that you will say, no, 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 I don't want noise, I just want peace, I want to relax, I want to do meditation, and so many. So Raji, this is the kind of thing that will happen in Satabhisha first pada. Now, as soon as it goes into the second pada, where Mars energy is present, it will be completely different. So here, that's why I made this video, because to go more deeper into people going through Venus Dasha and or Saturn Dasha and Mahadasha, so that they can actually understand that how these qualities, or if you're watching this video, maybe God has given you an opportunity to, or us an opportunity to make a difference in your life, so that you do get these qualities inside you, so you can have a very blissful kind of Saturn transit. It's like when you put water to a plant, it will grow, right? Same way, how if you give food to a planet, or do good work related to the planet, that planet will grow. Okay? So, Rohitji, now I think we should move into this is what's the basic thing, that how Saturn is going to be behaving here. Now let's move into the ascendants. Okay, Rohitji, here I've given very good, because if someone is not able to understand me, they can read and also get a very good reading about that, how it's going to happen. Now, Aries ascendant here is ruled by Mars. Okay, Mars is the owner of this ascendant, and naturally benefic planet for Mars. It's also called the planet of Raja Yoga in Mars in Aries ascendant, and that is Saturn. But it is generally a natural enemy of Saturn. It does not get along with Saturn, because Mars is very aggressive, and he has a lot of blood on his hands. He is the Senapati of the god. He has bloody eyes, he's temperamental, he's very aggressive. Okay, that's why Saturn is a very calm and composed kind of planet. He does not get angry. Everyone who thinks that Saturn gets angry and it will just destroy us, and what this will happen and that will happen, that is just not right. Saturn never gets angry. Saturn only gives you the result of your karma. It's karma faltata. Now here, first pada, there might be some problems and some good things also. Okay, problems will be related to only health. It because here it rules leg, knees, and bones. This is the kind of problem which you may face. Or there might be events where you will be too happy, or you will be into very lot of progressive fun or something, and something might happen to your leg, or you might get hurt on your leg, or bruise on your leg, or that kind of problem can be faced. But here, very important thing which you need to understand is in your 11th house is the house of gains, and here higher goals, where Saturn is coming and sitting for you. Here, no cheating related to partnerships or business partners or anyone who is giving you gains. Just don't cheat them and take gains, because Saturn will give this very temporarily. As soon as it goes into the third pada, and understand uh, this whole sign or Satabhisha nakshatra is ruled by Rahu overall. So Rahu gives illusion. You will be just under the illusion that yeah, we made money and we cheated and this and that. But overall, you will come in such big trouble that there will be no one who will come to save you when Saturn goes in the 12th house next year, next 2 years. Then that is the time your loss, everything which you gain out of cheating will go. Anything you gain out of good hard work and good things will stay with you. Now, because the Saturn is in the natural house of gains here, and it will going into its own pada in a nakshatra. Here, you have to understand that Saturn demands certain spiritual activities related to elderly people. You need to be giving to elderly people or those who are servant class people, those who help us. And there is no servant or nothing. These are the names given by human beings to us. But someone who helps you in any way, you should then distribute your gains with them. You should give them something. You should donate in places where elderly people stay. You should donate some clothes or some food or some money to the servant class people who are helping you. Okay, here, because there will be a lot of problems related to knees and bones, so a very good indicator of some people living in very cold countries of arthritis, so they should get their body checked, they should get their blood work done, so that if there is any problem in the initial stage, you can get into easy relief in early stage only. So Rohit, this is overall for Aries ascendant. The main thing, the main food which they want to give to Saturn here is related to spirituality and helping people who are of elderly age and helping servant class people who help them regularly. That can be anyone who's providing service to them, because Saturn is the planet of service.
One thing I understood, want to understand, like Saturn is going to the 11th house.
Yes.
So how this is connected to 12th house? Because Saturn is transiting in 11th house, so it will change its nakshatra only there. So how 12th house comes into play?
I told Rohit, 12th house will come into play only after Saturn transits. Next time when it transits into the in Pisces in
Okay,
2025,
after 2.5 years. Okay, okay, okay.
and that is the house of loss. Rohit, then it will give you a lot of problems. All the money which you have gained unethically will go like this, like this.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much for clearing my confusion. So let's move on to the another ascendant, that is Taurus ascendant, and the people who are new to our channel, because from last 7 days there are like 1,500, 2,000 subscribers added to the channel. Thanks for what. And if you're new and still not subscribed, you're watching this channel for the first time, please subscribe and press the bell icon so you get our live consultations information through this. And people who want personal consultations, I see lots of comments, lots of mails today also, so they just can drop their birth details on acs2channel at gmail.com or the WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. You will be contacted by team and you can get a video consultation. Lots of people ask how this consultation will be. Yes, this will be the video consultation one-on-one, like me and Akash is sitting. Let's move further. Taurus ascendant, how this first pada transition of Saturn in Satabhisha Nakshatra from 15th March will going to affect the Taurus people.
Rohit, for Taurus ascendant here, Saturn is going to the 10th house and will be in the first pada of Satabhisha from March 15th. Okay, and till for 1 month, till March, till April 15th. Okay, then it will go into the second pada. We will make another very different video for it, because it will be traveling into a very different kind of energy. And those people who are not understanding what is pada, and also please go to the first minute of the video, the very beginning, where I have explained that how it is going into the pada, what is happening. So that is the way you will understand why I am talking like this. Here, Rohitji, Taurus ascendant is ruled by Venus, which is very neutral towards Saturn, and in fact a friend. Okay, some places in Hora Shastra it is written that Saturn and Venus are very neutral. They do not do anything wrong to each other. But in some other places, it is written that Saturn and Venus are very good best friends. Okay, so Saturn placement in the first pada of Satabhisha Nakshatra will not create any much tension. Any personal life will be good. Everything will be good. It is very better than other ascendants. Now here, because it is in the 10th house and it will be going into his own um, pada, that is first pada. Here, discipline in work area is very, very, very important. If you have been cheating in your work area that I don't want to work, or if I'm working from home, who cares? I'm sitting on the couch looking at sofa. I'm saying, okay, my project is getting done, or delays, doing delays because of laziness. Saturn is going to take revenge later. It will give you good results, bad results related to this kind of behavior. Here, the 10th house is also ruled by. So, Rohit, also understand. Everyone should understand this video is all about what actions to do during this period, so that this transit in the first pada in the first month only gives you a lot of benefits, so that later on we will talk about the second pada very few days. But here in the first, like as soon as Saturn enters, how what you want to do immediately is first, no laziness or no unethical practices related to work, and that is just wasting your time, because someone is paying you for your time, so you cannot waste time or no take other people for granted. 10th house is the house of social status again. Here, if you are in a good social status, you should help other people. You should help people who are less in social status, rather than showing them the mirror and telling them that you are no one in front of me, because Saturn here also rules your social status and image. So your image should be improving. And here, helping fatherly figures and elders. Okay, if you see your 10th house, 10th house is the house where you see father from, or help of father. So helping fatherly figures or father elders will give you a lot of good results related to the 10th house and growth in career. And suddenly, those people who are looking for a job, and right now I have my friend Rupal in my mind, Rohitji. She is looking for a job. She is going through a very tough time, and in my head, I have predicted that she will get the job as soon as Saturn enters Satabhisha. So I hope that those who are looking for a job, those who are looking for a career change, is a very, very good time for you to do that. But discipline in your work area and helping elders or fatherly figures, or giving them something, or taking care of them, or if you have any problems with them, go ahead and talk to them. This will be giving a lot of energy here, and you will benefit from this Saturn transit. Yeah, Rohitji, your voice is not here.
For Taurus people, it's all about house of karma. 10th house, you have to take care that you don't do any things which is not against the professional rules or your professional duty. So later you have to pay for that, because we are talking about first pada of Satabhisha Nakshatra when Saturn go transit there. Yes, that is Rahu's Nakshatra, but first pada is of Saturn and Jupiter is of Navamsha. So three basic major players of astrology into play in this month. So be cautious about that. So if you are new to our channel and you are watching for the first time, if you are watching for the second time even, but still not subscribed, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon also, so you get the live information when we do live. Basically, we do on weekends, but anytime. Yesterday we do live also, did the live also. And the people who want consultation, just drop your details on ACSTO channel or the WhatsApp number displayed. You will be contacted by team, and that consultation will be video consultation. I always repeat this thing because so many people ask how Akashji is sitting in Canada, how he will you can get a video consultation and in your preferred language, that is in English or Hindi. That is on to you. So let's move on to the Gemini ascendant. When this Saturn will transit into the first pada of Satabhisha Nakshatra on 15th March, then how this, the friend of Saturn, that is Mercury,
Yeah.
Lord Gemini, what they will get.
Rohitji, I feel, you know what, according to all our grunts and all our books and everything, Saturn is friend of no one, even not even Lord Shiva. Saturn is friend of no one. Saturn has a very neutral relationship with everyone, and enmity with some of them. Enmity was because there is a lot of difference of opinion between them. Here, Saturn will enter the Satabhisha first pada on 15th March 2023 and will stay here till April of 15, 2023. The ninth house is the house of Dharma and Karma. Okay, here it is a very good placement, because it is a very good Saturn is a very good relationship with Mercury. Those people who are going into higher or higher education, or good next level of their education, or getting into the world of foreign land settlement and all that kind of stuff. Very, very good for them. You need at this period of time to take the most best benefit of Saturn. You need to do dharma and karma. This is the house of dharma and karma. Okay, it is also, Rohitji, if you see, 10th house is not only the house of karma, it is the house of workplace. But ninth house is the house of dharma, that is karma in dharma place. To do any kind of karma in dharma place. It is the house of spiritual leaders, it is the house of spiritual gurus, it is the house from where, if I elaborate it like very large, it is the Bhagya Bhava where we see truth and principles and dreams and intuitions and religious instincts, dharma, ethics, higher education, higher learnings, one inclination towards a guru, towards a spiritual healer, leader, and it is also the house of fortune. From here we see our luck, Bhagyastan, fortune, and for all that stuff, Saturn actually naturally rules this house for you, and it is coming in a natural way to help you. Okay, so this the house, the role of this house is dharma and karma. So the food which you want to give to this, activate this house, is dharma and karma. If we eat a chili, we will feel the burning sensation on our tongue, right? But when we eat sugar, we will not feel, because the nature of chili is to put burning sensation, and the nature of sugar is not to do that. Same way, the nature of Saturn here is to do dharma, to do give you gains, to give you bhagya, to give you fortune. But how? Through the food of dharma and karma. Respect your elders, respect your gurus. Go do some religious donations. Go help someone, like out of your like, just for dharma. If you are any religion, if you are Muslim, don't like gift a Quran to someone. If you are a Christian, gift a Bible. If you are a Hindu, gift Bhagavad Gita. Like do whatever you can to spread spirituality, to give the name of God, move the name of God in various ways. That is how you will get a lot of good benefits from this transit in the first pada. It is also going to transit in the second pada. That will be a complete different energy, a complete different demand of Saturn that time. But this is the demand right now, and you need to fulfill it at your ease. Yeah, Rohitji.
Yes. So main thing in this video is basically what Akashi is telling you, that what Saturn demands from you, especially in this 1 month from 15 March to 15 April, to get very good results, because Saturn is ruling the first pada of Satabhisha Nakshatra. So moving on further, let's move to the Cancer Ascendant, what they will get. But before that, please subscribe our channel AC Astro if you are new to this channel, and if you are even old to this channel but not subscribed. So please subscribe, because this your subscription is our energy, our motivation. So please subscribe this, and you will even get the live notifications when we do the live sessions, free birth chart analysis. You even can get that. And for the consultations, I always says just drop your details on the ACSTO channel, Gmail ID, and this WhatsApp number, wherever you like. Just drop your details. Team will contact you, and you will get the consultation, video consultation. Moving on further, Cancer Ascendant people, what they will get and what certain demand from them from 15th March to 15th April.
Rohitji, so as you mentioned, from 15 March to 15th April, Saturn will be in Satabhisha Nakshatra, and it will be first entering into Satabhisha Nakshatra Pada 1 for this 1 month, and then Pada 2. Pada 1 has a very different demand of karma, and Pada 2 has a very different demand of karma. Cancer again is ruled by Moon, which is very neutral towards Saturn, and Saturn is almost neutral to everyone, but only Sun and only with Sun and Mars he has little bit of, because they are very aggressive planets. They are very, what you say, hot planets. So he has little bit of difference of opinion with them, but with other people he is very good. Here, this it will not create any big conflicts or tensions in your life, but yes, in eighth house you have to be very, very careful related to few things. First, here Saturn, when it comes and sits in the eighth house, the eighth house is the natural house of sudden ups and downs. So here, to get rid of those ups and downs, it is here to know knowledge before you do any act. It is for you to get proper knowledge of things before you get into anything. Suddenly we just say, oh, let's do this and let's go ahead and let's start working on this. No, here you need to have proper knowledge, or proper, you have to do deep research before doing anything in this month. Deep research related to all the acts which you want to do. Just like if I am going out of my house and if I don't check the weather and it is -40, what will happen? I will freeze to death. That is the same way you do research. You would be very disciplined on your time and schedule that, okay, I have to do this and I have to get up at 7 a.m. and I have to go out. But one night before, you have to do a lot of research related to what I'm going to do when I go for an interview, when I go for a in my office, and today I'm working on this project and that project. So you have to be very involved into your deep self to understand the situations which you are going to be into. Here, deep research, knowledge, and again, lot of reading is required, lot of knowledge gaining is required at this period of time, because you will need to feed Saturn right now in this way, because it will be moving into the second pada, where it will be going into the house of Mars, and Mars is not a very benefic thing, for with Saturn. This is the time when there can be sudden accidents or something. Okay, so you are buying a car, you are buying this or you're buying that, you're buying some equipment, anything. Do a lot of good research about it, and then only go forward to spend your money or go into it. Even in your professional life, this period can bring little bit of ups and downs, because here Saturn is sitting in the 8th house and it is looking at the 10th house with Neech Drishti. Okay, and it is be very active, potent, potent. Sometimes we say no, that this is just a seed, but when you once you put water in the root, in the it sprouts, it becomes potent. That is how Saturn will become potent, and then it is looking at your 10th house. One mistake and you can lose your job. One mistake, you can go into deep trouble. So everything with knowledge, deep research, and patience. 8th house, it says patience, like move patiently. You do any puja, anything patiently. You do research about it. Okay. So everything in this period for you is one single line: research and patience. That is what you're going to be. Knowledge, don't speak without any half knowledge. If your boss will ask you something, if you don't know about it, say, sir, I really don't know, I will just come back to you on this, because I have not read about it, or I don't know about this procedure. Don't give your explanations and try to make things difficult for yourself. Roji, this is for Cancer Ascendant.
Yes, this is for the Cancer Ascendant, and as Akashji told you some precautions, please go through that, because this is very different video. I think people who just see only daily predictions, monthly predictions, and all that thing, this is not that. This is deep dissection. So that's why we come with a pada 1 and from 15 to 15. So next, move on to the Leo Ascendant people. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel so you get the all notifications also. And for the consultations, just drop your details on either on mail ID or on the WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. You will be contacted by team for the video consultation and in your preferred language, Hindi or English, whatever you want. So let's move on and let's see the Leo Ascendant and what this Satabhisha Nakshatra transit of Saturn will bring Pada 1 for Leo Ascendant.
Rohitji, again now for Padawan, here, anyone who's watching and they have just come to this, directly jumped into it, go to the first 2 minutes and see what is Padawan, why it is Padawan, how it ruled by Saturn, how it is the whole nakshatra is ruled by Rahu, and this is also the Navansha of Sagittarius that is ruled by Jupiter. So there is a lot of things going on. You will understand only when you listen to this. Again, for with Sagittarius or with Leo, Leo ascendant, everyone says it's enemy and this and that, very bad and this and that. But no, it is not so bad. I have seen a billionaire very recently. He has Saturn in Leo, okay, and he is a billionaire. Just imagine what Saturn has the power, and he has inherited money from father. Saturn being in Leo, okay. Now this Satabhisha Nakshatra first pada here, very, very important thing. And Ruji, I'm talking about this guy is in London. I saw his chart, and when I saw his chart few days ago, like 15 days ago, and when I saw his chart, it's like first house Saturn in Leo Lagna. And I was like, and in good degree, 17 degree. And I was like, oh my God. I said, any dispute with father? He said, yeah, my dispute with father, he gave me like $4 billion. Yeah, that's it. I'm like, good dispute. Everyone should have such disputes. Billionaire. Steel business. But anyways, let's go. Mars is in, for him, Mars is in the ninth house again. So steel business. Anyways, here, so for Leo ascendant, now this is the video for your food which you need to provide to Saturn so that this period can give you good results. Now the natural tendency of seventh house is to get into partnerships. But here Saturn is a very separative tendency kind of planet. It wants you to be alone and isolated and in cold areas and in that cold-blooded people. Like Saturn rules them. Here, Saturn was sitting in this house and coming into the nakshatra of Satabhisha brings a very, very good healing kind of energy in your life right now. Healing in terms of relationships. But these healing can also be because you have to understand Rahu is sitting in your ninth house here. Okay, so suddenly Rahu is a very illusionative planet. So this healing can also be past love. You can also go into some ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex this, ex that, and you can create a little bit disturbance or problem for the next transit that is going to happen after a month with your life partner or with your business partner. You might go out of the way from your business partner to do some things related to so that you can just what you say, let this pass. Here, loyalty and discipline and truth is what Saturn demands here. Loyalty and discipline and truth. You need to be loyal, you need to have discipline, you need to have truth, you need to be straightforward, you need to be accepting that, yeah, this is my partner, this is how it is going to work, this is how things are, this is where I need to do love, this is where I need to do romance, this is where in business I need to take good decisions, and this is where I need to keep my partner with me and then take decisions. So loyalty, discipline and truth is the food for Saturn at this period of time. If you don't do that, later on it will give you bad results, because this 1 month you will get a lot of fun with all this kind of stuff, but then later when the time comes of Saturn to give you judgment, and those who are going through Saturn dasha and antardasha and mahadasha antardasha or by sadesati, you be very beware that no such kind of acts at all, no extramarital affairs, no going behind the back of your business partners and doing bad stuff, because you will ruin your upcoming karmas which Saturn is going to give results to you. So for Leo also, Rohitji, simple, the two things they have to follow in this time: loyalty and discipline and truth.
Okay, loyalty and discipline are the two keys for the Leo ascendant people. Please hold that keys very tight for the good results. And now the time for the Virgo ascendant people. But before that, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. ACS True. I see it grow like 10,000 subscribers in this 1 week. So you can do. And for the consultations, one want to consult Akashji for privately, personally. Want to know so many things because you see how deep he goes into the birth chart in predictions, Pad 1, Pad 2, Nakshatra. So if you want that, you can just drop your details on this mail ID or the WhatsApp number displayed on the screen and you will get the consultation. That will be the video consultation one on one with Akash. Team will contact you. Okay, now when on the 15th March 2023, Satabhisha Nakshatra, Saturn will transit here in first pad. Then
Mm.
what these Virgo ascendant people will get? What Saturn demands from them?
Rohitji, all those Virgo ascendant who have just jumped directly here and they have not listened to the first 2 minutes of the video where I have told you what is this pada, why is this pada, how is the Saturn, Jupiter Navansha here comes in here and everything, you have to go there because I cannot repeat every time. That's why I just used 2 slides in the beginning so that everyone can understand. So before watching your stuff, just go to the first part and understand that and then come and watch. This is just about a simple thing, that is what kind of food you need to provide to Saturn right now so that it gives you good results coming in future also. Right now it is in very good position in your sixth house and it will going to heal a lot of diseases which you're going through, heal your friendships, your relationships if there is a problem going on through court cases or through debts, it is going to be healing. But here, two three things you have to understand. Now health will be healing, but that does not mean, oh, my health is healing, now I can drink again. No, It is going to be bad for you. Here, discipline related to health is the first thing which you need to understand. Okay, Mercury is very neutral to this chart. Saturn is very neutral to the chart of Mercury. It does not give bad results here. But here we have to understand that discipline related to health, if it is there, your health will be reversed and good, and everything will be fine. But if you do not go into discipline and go into good eating and having fun and luxuries and all that kind of stuff, then right now it will not affect you. But as soon as Saturn moves into the Padar 2, one after 1 month you will get results of bad, start getting bad results. But if you follow continue, Saturn will have nothing to give bad results to. Forgiveness to enemies. If you have done any court case or someone, or if someone has done any court case on you, and if you are a wrong person, surrender. If you are doing anything which is how you want to harm anyone, you can harm. Very good. You can harm. This is the time. Saturn is in good position. You can harm people. But when Saturn comes in the Mars Pada, he will destroy you. He will destroy your happiness. So if unconsciously everyone who's watching, we know that have we done right, or are we doing right, or are we doing wrong? Okay. Conscious is the only God which we have present in ourselves. There is no physical God like Krishna or Hanumanji is not sitting next to you. Conscious is your first God. Your soul knows that this is right or wrong. If you're doing anything wrong, do it. Go. I encourage you to do it, because Saturn, when you will give result, then you will start running after astrologers that what is happening, why I am getting this result, my life is destroyed, how do I get out of this? Act. If your karma is very good, you will never need an astrologer or never need anyone, any spiritual person, because if you become spiritual yourself, you will not need any third party to come and help you. And Saturn in the sixth house gives this signal that those people who are avoiding debt or avoiding rent or avoiding saying no, just let us not giving rent or none, it's okay now, do it. But when Saturn comes into that, he will look you with his sharp eyes, you are then gone. So any unethical practices related to the sixth house, that is in your enemies related, anything related to the health or not taking care of yourself, and related to debt, 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 not debts, will give you problems if you are not taking care of it ethically. Okay, if you have an enemy, and if everything is very temporary in life, no one is living here for 300 years. If you have enemy, forgive them, move forward, end it. Make sure that from your actions no one else life get affected. If your life is getting affected from someone's actions, that their karma. But that does not mean that we use the law of every action as an opposite and equal reaction. Just hold on to your reaction, change this law, and Saturn will give you good results. So Rohit, this is for Virgo ascendant, very important ascendant, because it rules the sixth house.
Yes, you give me in fact very good lesson to the Virgo ascendant people. That's you will get the power to destroy the enemy, but this is not always true that you take the revenge. Let the Karamfaldata Shani to take the revenge. Don't take it yourself. So moving on further, now move on to the Libra ascendant people. But I will request you to subscribe the channel because we work hard for you, and this subscription is our food. So please subscribe to make us motivate more. And the person who just doing messages and mails, and when we do live they ask how to take personal consultation, how to take, just drop your details on acastro@gmail.com or WhatsApp number displayed. You can send your details there, team will contact you and you will get the personal consultation. That will be the video consultation one on one with Akash. So now the Libra ascendant people are waiting for them, that what Saturn is going to bring for them when Saturn will transit in the Satabhisha Nakshatra Pada 1 from 15th March.
Ruiji, as KN Rao says, and always he says, Libra. For Libra ascendant, I should not copy him, but yeah, because he is Libra ascendant. He says for Libra ascendant or Libra ascendant, it is ruled by Venus, and which is a very, very good house, which is a very, very good lagna for Saturn, because here it gets exalted. House in the seventh house. In the seventh Rashi, Libra, in the lagna of this chart. Don't get confused, guys. People will write down that you told that Saturn gets exalted in the seventh house. This is Saturn gets Nietzsche here. And I am talking about Libra ascendant. In the ascendant, it gets. So here in this chart, Saturn generally has a very good influence because it rules your fourth house, that house of domestic peace and happiness, and the fifth house. Now, in fifth house, when Saturn comes, here it has very specific demands related to this house. Now, again, who have jumped directly to Libra, that they can go back to the first and second minute and understand what is Satabhisha Nakshatra Pada 1 and what is going to be the effect here and why it affects in the Pada 1 and what is the energy of Jupiter here and how come we enhance the energy and what all. Here I'm just giving you the things to remember during this transit so that during this transit in the Pada 1 for 1 month from March 15 to March April 15, those people, not everyone in this world is taking decisions related to this, but those people who are taking decisions related to these 4 points, which I have written down here, has to be careful and they have to do a lot of things carefully. Number one is focusing on studies because here fifth house is related to the house of education. So education, those people who are in educative education state, here Saturn will come in such an energy that those who are getting into competitive exams and um, many things related to competition, here Saturn will give you good results related to your exams and give you good concentration power. So focus on studies will increase at this time. Those who are planning to go higher, do higher studies in foreign lands, okay, those who want to go to foreign lands and do higher studies, this is a very very good time for you to get into such kind of conversations and get into such kind of um, what you say plan some things related to foreign studies and which will be very very good for you. Other people who are having kids and who are not neglecting them, not focusing on them, only working, here is the time when you need to spend a lot of time with your kids because this energy demands in your chart, in the universe, in this aura, it demands that you need to spend a little bit time with your more time with your children and to bring them to right path to get a bonding going on because sometimes kids feel so neglected that they are now in iPad and in all this kind of stuff and we do not take care of them, we do not see what is happening. And some kids, they just are into books or just studying and they're not even going outside with family or this that. You need to encourage them to spend time with you, you need to get into their life, spend time with them. And same vice versa goes for children who wants to spend time with their parents because Saturn is always old age. Saturn represents old age. So such students or kids who want to spend time with their grandparents and all, this is a very good time for you to get into this. Now, those people who are listening and their parents are away from them, pick up your phone, call them, talk to them, feel nice, do a video call. Now Zoom and everything is so good, easily available. WhatsApp call, get. And if you are always just calling your mother or only your father, so just use your time to call the other person also. Your father might be busy, but just go and tell him, just father, I just need to talk to you for 5 minutes, let's talk about just general things. This is the time Saturn will demand all this and you need to fulfill his demand. Those people who are into creativity, creative fields and startups, and those people who want to start new businesses or they are joining new jobs, very very good, this is a very good time for you to do that. For that, again, the fifth house is, you have to learn new things, you have to be creative, you have to start new things. So this is a good time to start new things, okay. Overall, for fifth house people, mantra chanting is very very important. So Om Sham Shanishcharai Nama is the mantra of Saturn. If you can do Om Sham Shanishcharai Nama, it is the food for Saturn during this period. It will show Saturn that you are respecting him and you want his energy to work for you to transform all the 4 pointers which I have written in your on the chart here. So overall, good. This transit is going to be good for 1 month, and I will make another video where Saturn goes to the different other two. How and what kind of food does it require that time?
Okay. Good analysis for the Libra Ascendant people. And now moving on to the Scorpio. But before that, please subscribe this channel, AC Astro. We are making very good videos about different subjects of astrology. And for the people who want consultation, very simple, details are on the screen. Mail ID or WhatsApp number, whatever you prefer. Just drop your details. Team will contact you, and you will get a consultation with Akashji, video consultation, one on one. Let's move on to Scorpio. So, what this Scorpio ascendant people will get on 15th March when Saturn will transit the Satabhisha Nakshatra Pada 1.
Rohitji, those who have just jumped in or after looking at your counter that this is Scorpio, and those who do not know that what is this video all about, so you have to go in the first 2 minutes and understand this is the video about food that Saturn requires during the transit in Satabhisha in the Pada 1. That is the Pada 1 ruled by Saturn himself. The Nakshatra is ruled by Rahu, and the Pada 1 Navamsha is ruled by Jupiter. So there are three energies working here together, and a lot to handle for these, especially Scorpio, because Mars does not have very good equation with Saturn, and they be Mars being a very blood red planet and Saturn being a very cold planet, they do not go together. Same way, Sun also does not go together with Saturn. But still, they are neutral. They are not so bad. So bad. There may be some problems here related to your health or mother's health or domestic peace and happiness. But since Saturn is moving in the own house, it will try 100% to calm things down for you. In generally, for all the people who are Scorpio ascendant, Saturn rules the third house, and third house is of extreme efforts. So here you have to do extreme efforts to get somewhere in life. This is your karmic debt. This is how you have come into this world, to do extreme hard work. But it also means that it will give you a lot of domestic peace and happiness once you do hard work. That is how it is connected. Now, here, first, health of mother. Taking care of mother is very, very important for this period, because here I'm not doing prediction that your mother will fall ill. I am doing a prediction that I'm doing you suggestion that helping mother, taking care of mother, taking mother to a short distance journey, taking mother to some religious place, taking mother to a doctor for checkup, just anything. Mother, very, very important. Fourth house is also ruled by your house. If your house has bad patches, paint removed, or some places where there is repair required, this is a time for you to do that, because Saturn wants to be comfortable when it is in own house, right? So it wants repairs there. So anything repairs, any water leakages in your houses, or as I speak, you must be looking up and down at what is happening. So anywhere if window is broken or this and that, or you have put tapes on it, it's time for you to repair it, because Saturn wants to live in a very comfortable zone. Cleaning of cars and vehicles. Fourth house rules your cars and vehicles. So here, if you have not kept it tidy, if you're not in discipline, here Saturn will give you bad results related to your cars, and losses or maybe repairs in cars will come. So you will be spending a lot of money there. So rather than that, just feed Saturn. Just do good cleaning of your car. Just wash it nicely from inside outside. Because that you the car helps you so much every day. It takes you to places, right? So you should also keep it clean and tidy, so that the aura inside the car also is very, very good. And discipline is very, very important here. Your personal discipline, your discipline in your family, your sleeping time is very, very important, because here it is also the house of peace, inner peace, and that inner peace comes with a lot of sleeping, which I am not doing. I should sleep properly. I'm just sleeping 3 hours, 4 hours. I think 17 to 8, 16 hours minimum in a day I work. And I don't know what dasha has come of mine. 16 hours, 15 and a half, 16, sometimes 17, weekend work. I love it, but yes. So for Scorpio, this is the kind of energy which is happening in your fourth house, and this is the kind of food which Saturn requires to give you good results, so that you do not face any problems related to these 4 pointers which I have written here. And I hope that this transit brings you a lot of luck, happiness, success, everything, man.
Yes. Lots of happiness for all, and as you told that you are working from 16 to 18 hours of the day, I think giving a divine knowledge to people is not an easy thing. You have to do lots of research. Lord Rama was a King Rama before he go to the forest for 14 years, and
Right.
after that hardship he become Lord Rama. So I think these hardships in astrology, what you are doing, 16 hours, 18 hours will make you something like we can't explain. Maybe next KN Rao of world. We are hoping so, that we want another KN Rao who just go into the deep instincts of astrology And this will be only after hardships, when then you will be tell something like doing specs like this and say that was the day when I was working for 18 years of age. And that time I think you will be the encyclopedia of astrology, and you are right now that same thing.
Mm.
And now moving on to the Sagittarius people, what this transit will bring for them. Please subscribe our channel for this. We get lots of motivation from your subscription. And for consultations, very easy, but details are there on the screen. You just drop the birth details, team will contact you, and you will get the video consultation with Akashji. And now moving on to further, because it's time right now, I think 12:15 a.m. in Canada, and Akashji have to sleep. He's rightly say I'm working for 18 hours. So for Sagittarius people, what this Pada one bringing?
Okay, so all the Sagittarius people will just jump to this counter, first go into the first 2 minutes and understand what is this I'm talking about and why we are making this video. We've already made a video on Saturn transiting into Satabhisha Nakshatra generally, but here I'm very specifically talking about March 15 to April 15th, 1 month, where Saturn will be in Pada 1. There are 4 Padas in every Nakshatra, and Saturn will be in Pada 1 for Sagittarius. Here it is being the third house, extreme hard work is required from you to achieve anything in life. Extreme hard work. Your extreme hard work will convert into money and bank balance for you. This is the chart ruled by Sagittarius. Here, three things which Saturn is demanding right now from you is that helping your younger brothers and sisters, or someone who is just younger to you and working under you or working with you, you have to hold hands and guide them. Because this is the food of Saturn here. Saturn here rules that your neighbors, the people who live next to you, they might be in problem or they might be going through some difficult time, and if you are able to help them at this time, this period, this time, it is going to be very, very good. Also, this is the house of communication, and Saturn being a very planet, sometimes Saturn also has been in many texts said that Saturn becomes very rude. That is why Saturn became rude to his mother and he kicked her, and that's why he got lame, he got problem in his leg. Sometimes he got rude to people because that is in his nature to become rude, to become same way. You cannot become rude on social media or writing mails or any kind of problems. You have to think 200, 500 times before doing anything when you are angry at this period of time, because that communication can create a lot of defame for you. It can either be on social media, because nowadays social media is a very open source of communication. It can also be on the personal front, or writing an SMS or writing WhatsApp. That something can be used as an evidence for your bad behavior. So at this period of time, you have to avoid all this. This is what you need to help your younger brothers, sisters, or your neighbors, and you have to avoid any social media activity or anything related which has some hate comment or something related to any religion or any communication which can destroy your career and destroy your public image. So you have to be very, very careful at this period of time. But overall, very, very good time for you. It is time for hard work. Something good is going to come in your life in next 6 7 months. So just I hope for the best. Those who are going to Saturn Antardasha and Pratyantardasha, extreme hard work will pay off very good results. So just don't worry about your results. Just do the hard work. Like how God, He never worries about giving you the results for karma, right? Bad karma. So good karma also He will give. Good karma does not go waste at any period of time. So all the best for Sagittarius.
All the best for the Sagittarius people. And now moving on to the Capricorn Ascendant, I will just request you to subscribe the AC Astro channel if you are new and listening this video from first time. And for personal consultations, always people ask, just drop your details on astro channel at gmail.com or the WhatsApp one displayed. You will be get contacted by our team and you will get the video consultation. And now moving on to the Capricorn Ascendant. Lord is Saturn. Saturn is transiting in Satabhisha, Pad 1. Again, Pad 1, Lord is Saturn. So I think something great happening for Capricorn.
Yes, Rohitji, I know it is your ascendant, so you want great. But here, yeah, he Saturn here again. Those people who have just jumped to Capricorn, go to the first minute and understand why we are making this video for Padavan. That is from March 15 to April 15. You can just consider as your monthly Saturn update. Okay. Now Capricorn ascendant is a Earth ascendant. That's why I've taken extra effort to get into your ascendant. Here, this time you are struggling for a lot of things, and all the Capricorn ascendant they're struggling for strong affinity, structure, stability, and practicality. They just want stability in life. There is lots of ups and downs people are going through the Capricorn, and those who were in Sadisati and those who are in Sadisati are going through lot of problems. They just want to be grounded, and also they want a realistic approach to their life. That now everything is done, man. Now I just want stability and realistic approach. And now you have learned a lot of things, that how to value your traditions, and also your way of thinking might have changed during this lot of Saturn events happening in your life. Here, Rohit, discipline in family life is demanded by Saturn. It says discipline in family life. That now I need discipline in family life. I need you to take care of the family. I need you to gel with the family, bond with the family. That is where your happiness will come from. Speech improvement again, because second house is the house of speech. Here we say that in when we are angry, we can say anything stupid here, because Saturn also rules the first house here, and self. So such people are a little bit arrogant, a little bit egoistic. So for such people, if if they see anything wrong happening, just be quiet at this time. Anything wrong is happening, you cannot change it, right? Okay, for example, this politician did this. This is very wrong. I am going to raise voice. What will you do? You cannot do anything. You can raise voice and nothing will happen. Secondly, now your bank balance is going to increase because Saturn is going to be in a very good position here. So your bank balance will increase. So you will come into, so what do I do with this money? Let's invest somewhere. Let's do this and let's do that. You have to be careful in getting that investment. Your bank balance is increasing, so unethically also you will get a lot of money gains. Those people, I've seen someone I know, Rohitji, very well. He has this same chart. He goes to casino and he's so lucky that every time he goes to casino, he just takes $1,000 and he brings back $10,000-12,000 every time.
I hope that is not me.
No,
Oh,
someone in Canada. He says
okay.
whenever I go, I even take $100. I bring like $5,000 from casino. So he's very lucky because his Rahu is exalted in the ninth house. But I told him that anytime you bring money, like which comes from unethical areas, it will go into unethical. And his money also never stays with him. It just goes into some accident, some this problem, that problem. So unethical money earned will be unethical money lost. So this time you have to be careful related to all these four pointers which I have mentioned. And being a good person, being in discipline, may Mon Vrata is very important for you at this time. Be quiet. Whenever you're angry, be quiet and count till 100 in your mind. That is how you're gonna get rid of this telling something bad speech or something. Yes, Luigi. Luigi is in Mon because he's angry, I
Yes, you told me just to moan. Okay.
guess.
From today, I'm starting this. Okay, Mohan Vrata. I always think that I will not speak, but I always speak. That is my job. So, if you're watching this video and you are new to our channel, I request you to please subscribe. You have to just click the button, and subscription will be added, and you will get the live notifications of our live free birth chart analysis we do every weekend or anytime we get the time. We do that. And secondly, the people want the personal consultation from Akashji. That is easy, but little bit late because he has lots of backlog in his, you know. So you have to do this right now because the mail ID and WhatsApp number is in front of you. You will send details, and team will contact you, and they will give you the time and date. And the consultation will be the video consultation. Yes, I know your all questions, and I answer automatically like AI, Chat GPT. I answer always automatically. So let's move on to the Aquarius ascendant. Again, Saturn is the Lord. And what
Saturn is
different
a lot in Lagna and very, very good
in
time for
Lagna?
in very, very good time for them. And here it is ruled by Saturn, which means that a person with this placement may have strong affinity and intellectual pursuits, social causes, and innovative thinking. Very good. Saturn is not a very good bad person. He thinks very innovatively. He's very independent. From childhood only, he's been staying alone. So such people are very self-made. Such people go into very they have very ethical thinking about others. But you never know if Saturn is afflicted in this house, or Saturn is how in this chart. Many people have afflicted Saturn, or aspects of very other different kind of planets. But we are just talking about general Aquarius and Satabhisha Nakshatra Pada 1. Those people who have just come to the channel and just come to just Aquarius, you need to go in the first 2 minutes to understand what is why three energies, that is the energy of Jupiter, energy of Saturn, and energy of Rahu, all three working here together in this house and in this period from March 15th to March 15th to April 15th. Okay. Here, the food which you require to give Saturn is investing time for self. You have been very busy, you're working hard day and night, but if you're not giving time to yourself, your health, yourself, your inner self, then this is a bad time for you. You will be lot of stress and mental stress actually. Give time to your body. This is a time for you to rejuvenate, to go to yoga, gym, meditation, do running, do breathing exercises, very, very good exercises, so that Saturn here gives you very calm energy related to your body. Otherwise, at this time, if you're doing nothing and just sitting lazy, Saturn will make you go bonkers crazy. It will say that because Saturn is not getting any food, right? And when you're hungry, what happens? You'll say, "Oh, I'll just destroy everything." That is how it happens. Now, healings by mean of meditation. Those people who are suffering through a lot of problems, health problems, here Saturn comes in such a position, in a very good position in your life, where healing by meditation can be a very good thing. Ruji, I was reading some few articles about astrology, wheel and time, and the life of yogis. It is written by K. N. Rao only. Sir has written in that there are two type of healing in life. One is um, pranic healing. One is healing that is done by us, like people who do pranic healing. And one is yogi healing. Yogi healing is done by a guru. If they are like, one guru is as strong as 5,000 astrologers. He's just one word that, oh, you will be okay, will is bigger than God's word also. So such people can get yogic healing right now at this period of time. And they need to purify their thoughts, because if they are going through any bad thoughts, or they are thinking of cheating someone, or they are thinking of breaking the discipline, or they are thinking of, oh, nothing happens, yeah, I'm in a good standing, good time. So you have to understand that Saturn will be moving into your second house, and then it will give judgment about your money, and that is in 2025. But it will give you judgment about your bank balance, that is it true good hard earned money, or you just cheated someone and took that money. So overall, Rohitji, they have to invest time for themselves. They have to give time to their body, healing by the means of meditation or yogis, or purify your thoughts. This is what they
Okay.
work on.
If I'm not wrong, on this birthday, you get a very good gift from your wife, Zenith.
What?
The book showed me that
Oh,
you.
the astrobiography of a yogi. Yeah, 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 yeah. Autobiography of a yogi.
That's why.
Astrobiography.
That's why I was thinking when you talking about yogi, I just Kashji these days reading the yogi book
Yeah,
by
but
Pandit.
this is a different book. That is a auto. That is Sri Paramhansa Yogananda. He is God. And I was reading the chapter of K. N. Rao sir,
Hmm.
he healing through yogi, and how yogis were so big, and all the 10 yogis life encounters which he has written, that some things which no doctors can identify, even Dr. Charak couldn't identify who is medical astrology expert, but a yogi just came and touched the person and they became well. I will share with you. Oh, amazing. You have to learn. You will say that our Maharaji or Neem Kiroli Baba will come into your mind, that yeah, they are also the same yogis who have nothing, who have no strength of arms or body, or but they have yogic strength in them.
I will wait for the gems from this book from your side, and will share with our viewers also when the time will come. So now let's move on to the concluding sign, that is a Pisces sign. And before that, please subscribe our channel if still you have not subscribed, And if you want personal consultation, very easy. Details are on the screen. Anytime send the birth details, you will get the consultation. That will be the video consultation one on one as we are sitting together at this time. So now moving on to the Pisces sign, concluding sign, what this Satabhisha Nakshatra transit of Saturn in Pada 1 will bring for Pisces people.
So all the Pisces ascendant people who have just jumped on from looking at your counter, you need to go to the first minute of the video and understand what is Satabhisha first pada, what is happening. Satabhisha Nakshatra is all ruled by Rahu, but there are sub-lords in every nakshatra, four sub-lords. Here, the first is ruled by Saturn, then it is ruled in the Navamsha is ruled by Sagittarius, that is the Jupiter. So a lot of Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu, all three energies are here. Now, this this video is I'm making about the food which is required to enhance Saturn, and so that it can give you very very good results regarding to the 12th house, being in the 12th house. When Saturn is in 12th house, everyone is so scared that, oh, what is going to happen, it is going to go lost, and it is already come here from 17, so there might be many people who must have lost their jobs and so many things. Okay, a lot of money is being spent by them, but not money is not being gained. So somewhere, sometime we do not have right actions to our things, where we are taking right actions to get benefits from that person. Sometimes you go to a, when an insurance agent comes to you, he will tell you so many things, so many good things about your about his policy, that somewhere you will say, yeah, I should take it, man, this is very good. So that it means he was hard selling. So this is the time you need to hard sell to Saturn, that no, 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 give me good results, give me good results. For that, Saturn has certain requirements. Now, the 12th house is house related to loss. It is the house where you will spend money. So why don't you spend money to create your good karma by doing dharma? Spend money related to some charity, spend money related to someone who is actually in need, and you know that someone is in need. I'm going to be spending this much money on getting a perfume or this and that. Let's feed this person. Let's give this person right now. So this is how dharma. Dharma means anyone who is in trouble. It is a dharma of a manav to help another manav. When a crow dies, the whole crow colony get collected. It was their dharma to come and do the shok sabha. That, oh, he died. Full crow community comes and sits, because that is their dharma. It is also said, and I read, and in some parts of Rohitji, the Purana, the Garuda Purana, it is said that the crow actually has a space in his body, or space in his soul, where he can let the ancestors enter, our ancestors enter into their soul, so that they can come and communicate with us, that we come and eat food and all that. That is why crow is very significant, and it is also the vahana of Shanidev and Yamraj. Yamraj also likes crow, and he also sometimes I have seen some illustrations where he's on crow. And Bharni Nakshatra also, if you see, the crow is is ruled by Yama. Again, crow is very very significant in that. Kaka is very very significant in that. Crow plays a very big role in ancestral and our. So also, giving food to crow at this period of time, giving food to crow will give food to your ancestors. That is also a very good remedy, or you should do that. Donation of medicines. 12th house rules medicines, jail, whether rules foreign lands, isolation. So here, those people who are trying to go to foreign land, this is a very very good time. You will be in the air, you will be going, but dharma is important. Somewhere you need to take care of dharma. Do charity, practice meditation. 12th house is the house of spirituality. Practice spirituality, and then good luck will come to you. This 1 month is very, very good. Make the best of it. Do not do anything illegal or any kind of, because this is the house of jail also. When Saturn moves from here to Pada 2, if you have done anything wrong, it will give you immediate results. So, Rohitji, overall, this is for Pisces ascendant.
Yes, this is for the Pisces ascendant, and all these predictions which Akashji tell today, this will be the more effective on the people who are going through the Saturn Mahadasha Antardasha, or the Jupiter Mahadasha Antardasha, or the Rahu Mahadasha or Antardasha, because these three planets are into the play now for the 15th March to 15th April. So wish you best of luck, so you can get the maximum out of this and they get good result after having the precautions told in the video. So thank you very much, and I will once again request you to please subscribe the channel AC Astro, because this is our motivation factor. When you subscribe us, and right now when I am talking to Akashji, we just completed the 6,700 subscribers. Thank you for this overwhelming response, and I hope when you will see this video and tomorrow we will check, it will be 7,000. I hope so. Thank you very much. And for the consultations who want personal consultations, just drop your birth details on acastrochannel@gmail.com and the WhatsApp number shown below, and you will get the personal consultation with Akashji, like me and Akashji sitting video consultation. Thank you, Akashji. Thank you very much for being with us.
Rohit ji.
This is right now, I think 12:30 or 1 a.m. in Canada.
Mm,
Thank you for your hard work, and we'll meet you in another video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai
mm,
Maharaj.